Hello guys and welcome to the SEO 2015 training. My name is Beto Victor and I'm the CEO and founder of Smart SEO. So today we're going to talk about a few topics, right? Basically we're going to talk about what is SEO, the importance of doing SEO, what works in SEO in 2015, and how to take advantage of the future Google updates to come. Alright, so what is SEO? SEO simply means search engine optimization, right? SEO, search engine optimization. This is the process of optimizing your site to achieve greater visibility on search engines. Alright, so the importance of doing SEO. This is basically the importance of doing SEO is because SEO is very important. You understand? It's very, very important, especially at this moment in time in 2015. If you have a business that is online and you want to drive traffic online and you should make sales online and you're not involved in doing SEO, I mean you're missing out a lot. Alright, so the importance of doing SEO. Simply, you just drive high quality leads and you drive high quality targeted traffic, meaning you get to find the specific customers that are looking for what you're providing or whatever content or whatever product you're selling. So that's the main factor while doing SEO is to get the targeted traffic, right? So what works in SEO in 2015? There are very different types of factors that are involved in order to get your site on first page on Google, right? We got on-page SEO, we got site content, we have social media, we have EMDs, which exact match domains. I'll talk about briefly about this. We have links, links BBNs and blackhead, and we have branding, right? So I'll briefly go into deep about these few factors here. So on-page SEO, on-page SEO is a must if you want to see any sort of results. In fact, you can get away in Bing and rank first page. We're just simply doing proper on-page SEO. I've done that some few months ago, and in Bing especially you can rank without links as long as you have good on-page SEO. It's very important. So focus more on stuff like title. It's very important. The description, the meta description is very important till now, because this kind of stuff tells Google that hey, this site talks about this and listen to this. So how many times you use a keyword as well is very important. I'm not talking about keyword stuffing, but you should have, let's say 5-6 times the specific keyword you're trying to target, right? So the second one, we have the site content. This is very, very important. You need to have not copy-scaped past content, but you need to have very, very unique content that engages the users and helps the users to solve their problems, or helps them to solve their questions or whatever they have. And in the long term, you might achieve higher rankings just with great content, because great content, believe it or not, can get you links free. No need to pay you anything. So very important. And social media as well. Now social media is like, you have to engage in social media. You have to do social media. Especially since Twitter struck a deal with Google at the time. So now in Google you can see tweets on the search results and all the stuff. So it's just you need to get involved with social media as well, Facebook and all the stuff. Facebook, and especially Facebook, Twitter and Google Plus is very, very important. It's very, very important. All right, and we have exact match domains. They still work for me, especially I've tried some stuff with EMDs, and many SEOs have been saying EMDs are dead, and that Google focuses more on brands, which is true. I talk about branding in point number 8, but EMDs match. They still work. Like you can take an example in Bing and Yahoo. If you have good on-page SEO and you have the keywords in the URL, all the stuff, you can rank without no links or even just a few links. So don't ignore EDMs, EMDs, sorry, EDM, EMDs, right? All right, then we got links. Links is like the king of the kings. You still need to have links to rank, especially in Google. Like you have to have links. to rank. Links still play a huge role in ranking. Without links, it's almost impossible to rank. So basically just focus on high quality links. Very high quality links and relevant links. So it's very, very important. Alright, so we're going to talk about PBNs at the moment. So this is a very, very interesting topic, because a lot of people say PBNs are dead and PBNs don't work, and all this stuff. But here's my opinion. I mean, you all know that a few months ago that PBNs were hit by Google updates, right? Almost all PBN sites that were solely built, they were just built with one article and a link placed to the money site, and most of those types of PBNs simply de-indexed by Google. So what works in 2015 is simply just building authority PBN sites. Meaning you have to put a lot of content, because most authority sites have so much content. They have so much content. There's so much social sharing and shares from Google Plus and Facebook shares and tweets and all this stuff. So it's very important to create authority PBN site. It's very easy to create PBN sites. I mean, you can create a PBN for less than $1,000, and you can rank pretty much a medium competitive keyword, if you want to. So, and mostly focus on niche themed PBNs, because they work amazing at the moment, and take advantage of that and build your niche themed. Let's say you want to rank something that's in the health niche, just try and build a health niche PBN. It's not that expensive, honestly. And if you want some information, you can just check the link below, and I can we can show you how. It's not difficult. Alright, so next we're going to talk about Black Hat. I mean, Black Hat. Black Hat. I mean, me personally, I'm not a fan of Black Hat, but let me tell you something. They still work. They still do work. They work 100%. But even though a lot of people are scared to do Black Hat, but the few that are doing, and the few that are taking risks, and the rank and bank, all the stuff, this is still working, honestly. So if you like doing Black Hat, you like doing quote unquote rank and bank, I mean, you can do it. But me personally, I'm not a fan of doing Black Hat, because it's just too much work. It's too much work, and the reward is most of the time, especially now, it's just it's difficult. It's really difficult. It's absolutely difficult to let's say link spamming. I mean, especially spamming is dead. I mean, honestly, spamming is dead. You can spam with thousands of links, but you won't get anything. So but if you if you want to take the risk, go ahead. I mean, it will work for you. All right. And the last one is branding. And this is the most specific thing that you need to focus on, and you need to really, really focus on this. Even if it's an affiliate site, even if it's anything, you have to focus on creating brand sites instead of focusing on specific niche site. I mean, niches are great, but we all know that Google loves brands. Whether small, whether big, simply just Google loves brand. Google loves something that Google loves brand that they have a lot of content, they have videos, they have they have good social media, sharing and likes, and and all the stuff, and tweets, and some social presence, real social presence, not something that is you just buy, you buy some few Google Plus and all this stuff. You think you're gonna you're a big brand. Nah, man, you need to have real social shares. We need to have real people sharing your content and stuff, and so this is very important. So focus more on creating brands, because trust me, in the long term, it's much more profitable. I'm telling you, it's much more profitable. I've tried doing all this stuff personally. I'm talking about me personally. I've tried doing all this stuff, and especially Black Hat. I mean, it's great, right? Doing Black Hat, but in the long run, I personally prefer branding. I like to create a brand that people appreciate, people will like, and people will follow, and providing just great content is the most important thing. So focus more on creating great content. And lastly, guys, so if you have any questions and if you have any suggestions, just leave a comment below, and please subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe to a list on the link below. If you have any if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions, just make sure you leave the comment below. And I would appreciate if you share this video and you share it to somebody, so that he or she can get some a little bit of knowledge. It's basic knowledge. There's nothing nothing new here, but it's just a basic knowledge that can help somebody else that doesn't have this type of knowledge. So I would appreciate if you share and like a video and put thumbs ups, and I'd appreciate it. Alright, so you take care and have a good day, and I'll see you next time.